Hey Capricorn, good morning. This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations. This is Tina who has decided that long, overextended intros are just whack as hell, especially the ones that you have to say over and over. It's just whack. So we're not doing an intro. This is your love reading for 2018. I will say that. So let's just get it in. Capricorn, let's just see what's up. I'm pulling my standard 3 cards. And this is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. Okay, chill out. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Your first card is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I think I had that come up in Sagittarius' reading. This is Major Arcana. We'll talk about it in a moment. The next card is the Palace of Coins reversed. Talk about the Palace in a moment as well. And the next is the Three of Coins. It's a Mars and Capricorn. Interesting. It's the summer of retrogrades, Capricorn, and Mars, this planet I just talked about, is currently retrograde. Now it's rough. I'm not a big fan of the Mars retrograde periods. I have a Scorpio rising and moon. Mars is my chart ruler. It's one of my chart rulers. And so it always sucks for me when Mars is retrograde. But anyway, Mars is retrograde in Aquarius, and it's going to retrograde back to the 28th degree of your sign, if I'm not mistaken. So, Capricorn, you could definitely be starting to feel like maybe 2 steps forward, 2 steps back where it comes to relationships. Whether you're in one and you're trying to, move forward, or if you are a single Capricorn who's looking to get in a relationship, what seems to be happening, like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10th Major Arcana, is things aren't rolling along in the way that Capricorn would like them to. And that makes a lot of sense to me, with me having said what I just said about Mars retrograding all the way back to your sign. And so, you Capricorns are probably starting to feel that already. I mean, we're going to feel it as a collective anyway. But it's going to be more significant to you guys because it is retrograding back into your sign. So, you may feel like you're at a standstill with a particular person, or you may feel like you're at a standstill with your dating life. I don't know, ouch, I'm sorry. I don't know much about dating apps or anything like that. I've been married for months and Sundays. And so, when the dating apps became a thing, I'd already been married for many years. So I've never had an opportunity to see what that's like. But when I say for those of you that are trying to date, I've heard about them. Was it Tinder? I don't know, Christian Mingle, Black People Meet. I don't know what that Grindr's about, but I don't know if that's, I don't want to offend anybody, but I think I may have heard that was a seedy one kind. I don't know, maybe the hookup. I don't know how it goes, but what I'm saying is, for some of you Capricorns that are dating, what is it, the swipe right? Is that right? Swipe right? Maybe every time you swipe right, you realize you swiped wrong. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, for those of you that are in a relationship, it just feels like things aren't moving forward. What you're ultimately trying to get to, Capricorn, I know this for sure, is the Palace of Coins. Whether you're making an actual effort to do that or not. In the upright position, This is everything. This is an earth energy card. The palaces are unique to Ciro Marchetti's deck. He may have the palaces in more than one. I think he does. But the palaces, like I said, are unique to a standard tarot deck. There are 4 palaces in the deck. So a lot of people are not familiar with these. And what this is like the ultimate living situation. This is the ultimate, this is everything. Everything that's tangible. And this is what you want, Capricorn. This is what you work for. This is what you're climbing those steep mountains to get to. But in the month of July, it seems like, you know, for whatever reason, that hasn't happened yet. There's something that is causing delays. And like I said before, it is the summer of retrograde. So Mars is not the only culprit. Mars is not the only thing that's making stuff seem really, really slow. The thing about it is, the work is, it's like whatever, slow, not slow, whether I'm feeling like I am trudging through the mud, the work is still, it still has to be done. This is the 3 of coins, like I said before. And the 3 of coins is generally about working and working with other people. Working harmoniously with other people. So that seems to be a thing here. Maybe it's just a matter of, for those of you who are in relationships, or even for those of you who are dating, you're working with somebody, but it's just not time yet. It's not time to take it to the next level. It's not time to move in together yet. It's not time to get that joint bank account. It's not time to maybe go home and meet the parents. Whatever it is you're trying to do, it's not time yet. And I say that because this is the 3 of coins, and it's a very nice energy. There may be something that, for those of you who are in relationships, that the 2 of you are working on together. And the other thing, Capricorn, is it could be somebody at work that you're interested in or dating, and it's not time yet. It's not time. I'm gonna pull another card in a minute, but I'm really curious, because I'm curious to see if there's more to the story. But anyway, the reason I say, even though this is so great, you know, that, you know, still work being done, people are working together harmoniously, giving credit where credit is due, the Wheel of Fortune trumps that card. And what that says right now is it's just not time. The movement forward is not happening. There's still work to be done before you can get to the Palace of Coins. It's probably quite a bit of work. Let's pull one more card and see if we can get any additional clarification. I don't have any official order to doing that, and I actually do that out of habit, because growing up, I grew up in St. Louis, and we were card players. So, you know, with a regular deck of cards, you get ready to play a game of spades or something like that, you cut the cards. So I don't know if people do that in tarot. For whatever reason, I can't seem to think of it, but I actually do it out of habit. All right. The next card is the Page of Coins. All right, we got a lot of earth here, so Capricorn, that's definitely your thing. There's something that needs to be learned, and or it could be some of you Capricorns are dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or another Capricorn, possibly somebody younger than you. And again, I see work here. Maybe this is somebody that you work with, or that you're working with something, you're working on something with. It doesn't have to be necessarily in the workplace. You know, say it's a neighbor, somebody from the neighborhood, and you guys are on a neighborhood watch together. You're working on the neighborhood park, trying to beautify the city. Just, you know what I'm saying? and you have taken a liking to that person, or maybe the person has taken a liking to you, but there's something that needs to be learned. At some point, it'll be with all systems a go, but I just feel like right now it's not time. Again, this is suggesting to me that the energy is still very young and underdeveloped. You could be getting news about something that you've worked on with somebody. I feel like it's a team effort. You could be getting some news about it. That says, as you know, though right now nothing is happening, there will be something happening in the future. I feel like these will turn around after we get out of the retrograde season. Yeah, let's just pull another card just to see what else is up. Whenever I see this card, I think training. And with these two cards together, that really makes me think about a work situation. Like I said, every time I see this card, I think about somebody who has possibly gotten a new job and is going through orientation or training or something like that. I see this as, you know, just kind of in observation mode, you know, just trying to see what's up, learn what's up. But I'm really picking up work environment. It's just some work to be done. Okay, do that again because that's how I roll. And the next card is the Nine of Wands reversed. This is a Moon Sagittarius card. Again, you know, this is about a lack of movement, a lack of being able to broaden one's horizons. Something's not complete yet. There's something to be learned before you move forward with a particular person. When this card comes up reversed, it talks about, you know, possibly whatever obstructions it is, I think, that you feel, maybe it's something that you're creating for yourself. Maybe it's just your desire to move slow. You don't want to move too fast. You know that anything worth having is worth working for. But in a sense, I feel like, you know, maybe it's making you feel a little bit blocked off, like you're obstructed for some reason. You want to expand, but you can't. There's still loose ends to be tied up. Like I said, there's definitely something that has to be learned or something that has to be done. Or maybe some of you guys are in a relationship or wanting to be in a relationship with somebody, but you feel like you have so many loose ends of your own, or they may feel like that about you. Like maybe you got some credit card debt that you need to pay off. You know, just have things that are going on with your money that makes you feel like you're not quite ready to get into a relationship, or that keeps you from getting in a relationship, that keeps you from moving to the next stage in a relationship. Maybe you and your significant other want to buy a house or something like that, but there are a lot of loose ends that need to be tied up first before that can be done. It's just like I said at the beginning, it's just not time. There's still work to be done, and this is the summer of retrograde. So if you're trying to get something done this summer, dare I say, things will be a little slow, if not stopped, but I believe it's only for the meanwhile. And that's the way I see it, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to look at this video. If you are new, thank you for glancing at this video, and if you have returned, thank you so much for returning. I would love if you would like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video with somebody who you think might need it. I hope to talk to you guys again next month.